Fuck, this is hidden paradise. Boys. This is fucking cool, man. Loving it. Stop. Alright, so we're up on top of the falls. It actually wasn't that bad. So it looks like... Morning guys, today we are in Sherwood. Basically Sherwood's inland from Coffsharbour, Glenray region. We're heading into Rocky Creek here, which is flowing underneath this road. This is pretty much the Sherwood road or something. Nice tunnel actually. And I saw yesterday a waterfall dropping off actually a tributary, which I didn't even expect, up on this side road where I was looking at this, trying to get to this Lionels Lookout. So yeah, I can hear it pumping. So I reckon this is the way to do it. I'm gonna follow the road back around. Yeah, a chainsaw up there in the forest. Someone's cutting trees. And yeah, we're gonna rock up down. It's only about a K and a bit, and the waterfall's gonna be on our left. And it looks pretty big with the lines actually. So it's only because the recent rain from Alfred has probably really boosted this little trib. But yeah, because it's a decent size and because I can hear it, I reckon it's definitely actually gonna be worth it. So let's try to find our way in now, but I'm gonna squeeze through this shit. This has been logged, this massive tree, look at that. This is really cool. So this creek's got this really nice sandstone starting, which will be making sense because this is our cliff line which comes off where a waterfall's going to be on the side and eventually forms into a tighter hill which makes the Lionels Lookout, or Dick's Knob it's called. So this water's really, yeah, really cool. It's a little bit of a faint track here. I don't know if anyone has walked this, but maybe it's just the way it is. It looks like it's just naturally open. But yeah, so I just had a big flow. Look at all those trees been pushed down it recently. But it's really pretty creek actually. I'm really liking this. This was so random because I wasn't even going to do this on this trip, and someone's tea towels washed away. Well, because I heard it last night, I then researched what the hell was going on. I was like, right, tributary dropping in. Much bigger than any fall on this actual main creek. There's potentiality of a waterfall still upstream as well the other way. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now today, but I've got a few other things to try and get into. I'm going to get into the other side of the next gully over basically. Yeah. This is nice and easy to walk along so far. Very sandy, sandstone central. Alright, so this would have been found by loggers for sure, because look, logging evidence all the way. There's another stump there. This is awesome. Now the rock will start on the right as well. Almost like a little gorge. This side's opened up now, but I mean, it's awesome. Loving it. It's really, really pretty. About halfway there already. And there's that wall. It's going to start bending around, so that waterfall hopefully might even be visible soon. Alright, so we've got another trib falls dropping in here, but the lines tell me there's not really much there. That's not the one I saw anyway. But it is flowing alright weirdly. It kind of goes around where it starts. It doesn't come off the same kind of cliff line as the other trib that does that we want. So it's a little bit, not going to worry about that one. But yeah, let's keep going. Fuck, this is hidden paradise. Gorgeous little spot. It might even clear up the water. It might be this little come in secret spot instead of going to scouts. This is grouse. Wow. Keep going. Alright, so a small little rock shelf, just kind of rolling over a little cascade. Another bit of a pool here. Water's not too bad. It is summertime. Well, yeah, still summer. It's March now, technically spring, I guess. Oh, spring, fucking hell. Autumn, people. Fuck, time flies. few palms, coral ferns. Walked into 2 spiders already. Lovely. Another really cool cascade. Really flowing well. For the fact that this forest has been logged, the way it's growing back has been amazing because it's so easy to get through shit. It's not choked up with lantana or nothing. I'm just loving this area. Like I just jinxed today. I literally turned around and there's a lantana like right here. But luckily, looking at the rest of the hillside, it's not an issue. they're much more sporadic. Now we've got a trib flowing out right. This one looks like it doesn't flow that much very often, but because of the recent rain, it looks like it's really bubbling over that ground with all the roots. Now mind you, it seems to come off where the road where we just were, but the cliff, or the other fucking bit of a cliff line where the water will run from, is on the other side of the road. It seems like it's drawn on Google that it starts after those lines at the road. So what I'm going to do is when we come back out afterwards, we'll drive over this trib and there'll be that potentiality of going upstream. If it's flowing at the road, because it looks like it doesn't go past the road. If it's flowing at the road, right to the right of the road within 50 metres is potentiality of a good waterfall. So that's another bonus. We're going to look at that afterwards. There's no point in rock hopping from here because you don't have to. When we get back out, the road will be right there and that's where we want to be. So that is another bonus that I wasn't even considering. So good stuff. We'll keep going down. The next trip shouldn't be too far, and there's actually 2, so I don't really know. They kind of come off together. It could be 2 waterfalls actually, almost parallel side by side, but I kind of only assumed there'll be 1 or heard 1. Here's another trip here that wasn't even on the radar, but it looks like it's pretty dry. Yeah, so shouldn't be any more tribs until the one we want to go up. But I say that as I literally just go past one that wasn't on the map. But drawn on Google, there's no more 2 hours. There's been quite a few of these little pools, and little tiny, just 1 slabs. But yeah, it's gorgeous. All right, this is the next cascade. It's pretty cool. We've got a big bend here, and we'll be getting real close. Wow, this is a cool little corner. So it drops down here 1 little level, swings right around, got this cave overhang, and then it's going to get 1 more S-bend. That's where our fall's going to be. Fucking cool. Well, this is the waterfall both levels. You can kind of get in between both, which I did. There's trees falling down, which is just fucking reveals it, but fuck, that's a shame. It's gorgeous little spot. Look at this. So yeah, but other trees been logged down here, so yeah, for sure this was found in the logging area, just forgotten. Because wow, it blows my mind how everyone goes to the same places and yet right near it there's so many other cool places. Look at that, you've got the almost what we call tessellated pavement. It starts cracking. Another level, look at that, boom, and then we'll get our corner to where our waterfall will be. Nice. I didn't expect much on this creek coming in because it looked fairly flat, but obviously we're just slowly dropping down to give us our levels, and you can actually continue past the waterfall and where it's actually going to meet Sherwood Creek. Could be some more levels, maybe as good as this. But I'm not planning to do that right now today. We're going to get on new Sherwood Creek, some tributary over there. Maybe we'll come back and revisit the section we're missing. Here the waterfall where it joins Sherwood. Yeah. Well, this little waterfall's pretty grouse. So good. I'm actually loving this creek so much now. This is just for unplannedness. Holy shit. It's working out amazing. Alright. Few more S-bends to go. We've got to be close to the wall. Spinning around. Alright, so we've got another really cool sections. First of all, let's show you Cascade behind me, dropping down into 2 more big levels here. Wow. Pretty decent. Like, big enough compared to what we've seen. It's really starting to carve its way down. Looks like it's going to be flat from there until we get to our next bend where our waterfall will be. So still got an S-bend. This trib here is actually not it. So this little trib is flowing. It's not even marked on Google, but there is good topographic elevation coming off this corner, believe it or not. So it's like semi-worth exploring because it is just flowing, as you can see. Just. It's not high on the priority, but it is kind of interesting. There's a lot of trees blocking their butts, so we won't do it right now, but it does intrigue me. If it was dry, I wouldn't care, but because it does have good elevation lines, I just can't see beyond that tree. Once that tree's falling down, it might actually get a bit better. You might get a good slab, but it's just hard to see. Anyway, let's focus on the agenda. Down this bad boy. There's a little water dragon, right? It's getting a bit close to him. Alright, look at this. This is fucking cool, man. It's only about fucking 4 or 5 meters, but it's fucking cool. Very interesting. So this is the second drop. And around we go. This is cool as. Not fucking bad at all, people. Holy fuck. This is more than I expected just to get in here. I expected a choked up fucking creek hop just to get to this trib. This is far from it. Well, we've got quite a wide little, you know, gully next to the creek here where it kind of, the rock wall starts to get on the right. So it's kind of even a faint track here, so I don't know. Maybe people do come. But yeah, I've never seen anyone come here. Seen no photos of it. Let's keep it a mad secret. Really flat through here. Nice walk off, and then we should be at that next corner we want. Alright, so I definitely can confirm there is a footprint here. Someone's definitely done it. Kudos to that person. I've now found your paradise. Alright, so there's another trib on the right, which is, it looks like it doesn't flow that often because it's not even marked on Google either. And that water looks like it's just kind of really fresh surface from the recent rain. It doesn't look like there's any topographic elevation really worth exploring in there as well, so I'm not worried about that one. And we're almost there. One more bend. I keep saying one more bend, but this creek has a lot more bends than you think. It twists around. There's been a dog in here too. It looks like it. The old mate has a dog. Alright, this is our trib finally, and look how wide and flowing it is. So it's definitely going to yield us something good. So there's supposed to be another little trib pretty much before it, or maybe this is it and they're splitting. Anyway, we're going to stick on the right, which is the one with the most flow. As you can see around there, that keeps going down to Sherwood Creek eventually. So that will be another day. We'll just double back the way we come here now. So fuck yes, let's go find this waterfall. Now it's pretty much going to hit a cliff line. And we're going to try and climb up. If we can't climb up, and I'm not stressed because I know the road's on top anyway, we can get back to the top. I was going to look at it last night, but it was a little bit dark when I was there. I was coming in right on dusk, and I heard it, and I was like, fuck yes, I need to go to the bottom of that. I figured creekhop instead of trying to climb down, so that's why we're here. Alright, so it becomes more obvious that creek bends that way. That's the other one. There might be a waterfall off that too, and it's flowing pretty well. Obviously it's got to come off the same cliff line, so probably go up there afterwards. That's at least more going to yield us more than the other one with the trees. Not far to go, people. Maybe 100 metres. You can see it soon. Just had a tick on me. I just pulled him off and squashed him. So, got a few boulders here. Boom, 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 and I can start to see our big waterfall. She's fucking pumping. Looks wide too. Got to say, this trib is, this is a creek in itself. It is fucking pumping and it's fucking wide. I don't know how this has no name. Wow, this waterfall's gonna be sick. Oh, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it yet, but it's fucking going. Look at this. Fucking epic boulders, and then there she is, the fucking main event. Now, I don't know if there's a level above. This might be it, I reckon. And we'll climb up, and then we'll have to shoot back down. We'll try and shoot down the spur between them, make it faster. Hit the other trib, we'll go up that one. We might even do the long walk around as a loop, actually. We'll see how we feel. See if we can get up it. There we are, guys. What I've been chasing. It's fucking superseded expectations for sure. It's a damn shame that tree's falling down to the fucking thing. We're just locking it right up. It's gonna be there for a while before that rocks away. Anyway, it's cool. Look at that blue sky too. So it looks like you can get up on the left there almost. Should be able to hopefully climb up. We'll get on top of that. Just double check if I'm on the road, which I think I pretty much am. And we'll go down. That's fucking awesome, eh? So yeah, definitely the biggest one we've seen out of this section of creek and trib, so definitely was worth it. Just for randomly hearing that last night. Wow. Shout out in the comments if you've been here, people. Alright, so I had to keep pushing far left, but eventually I found a nice little way up. Now mind you, if I didn't think that other trib was good, I'd just cut out to the road now and be done. But I do think that other trib's going to have another waterfall, so we'll have to go back in for it. It's easy to do it from here. Anyway, since we're up, I'm going to look at the top of this one, see if there's a level above, which I don't think there is, but see what we find. I think the road is only just here too. We'll find out. Here we are, top of our falls. Fucking beautiful. Yeah, done well. And look on top here, some really cool little cascades. This is grouse. So we'll just follow this up to where we hit the road. It's not far. I'll figure my way back down again and get on the last trib. Fucking grouse. This is pretty cool, eh? Look at this. Nice little spot. So yeah, now you know there is a way to get down. It was pretty easy once you know where to find the break in the wall. So yeah, it is possible to come up to the top here and make the shortcut, but you wouldn't miss out on the other little cool sections I found on the main creek. So you know, it is what it is. I reckon do the loop I'm doing now. It's the best way. I think this might be the end of it. It looks like it's flat for like last 100 metres before the road. Or mind you, I could hear it pumping from the road, so it could have actually been, I might have heard the other one pumping, the one that's further on, and not this one, but either way, we're going to find out. There's another cool little section. Not bad at all, look at this water, eh? Definitely swim here. There we go. Alright, the next part of it, basically 1, 2, 3 tiers. We're going to might flatten up for that, so we can see. Crazy flow, eh? I wonder why I could hear it last night. Wild. Alright, little tiny cascade on top. It does look like it's definitely going to flatten here, but I can't see properly because there are little shrubs growing in between. So yeah, we'll climb down the same way we just got up, and I hope we can find another way in the cliff to get up the other trib, because otherwise I should have done that trip first and come up this way to get out. Oh, look at this little fucking hidden one up here. See? Go a little bit more, people. Look what I'm finding. That's grouse. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Alright, so yeah. Next little level here. So it's taken me 2 hours now to do all this. It doesn't feel like 2 hours, it feels like about fucking 45 minutes, but I guess time fucking flies when you're having fun. Obviously, I'm taking a lot of photos and video. You can probably do a bit quicker. Hey! The lads from yesterday are still camping. Alright, yes, so random as I met these 3 guys camping up the road, and here they are swimming, so funny as. This is like the last little level before the road. We'll have a little look. A little tiny little trip dropping in here, which is random. Another one that's above the road. Cave under here. Yeah. Alright, so this is a little cascade right at the road crossing. So how cool is that? Gonna have a little look up here and see what we find. These legends over here cook me breakfast. Shout out to the Sri Lankan lads. Boom. I think she's gonna die out here. Yeah, we're gonna go back down. Okay, there we have it. We've got a couple of beers. Fucking legends. What a great start to the day. Alright, let's go find the other creek, eh? I dare say I've done the most Australian thing ever, where these Sri Lankan lads would just have a little swim, and here comes this Aussie bloke come out of the middle of the fucking bush, fucking from nowhere. Alright, so I've gone down the spur, bypassed all those boulders, which was great. Yeah. Smashed my leg on a fucking stick, which was fantabulous. Anyway, let's go up this other trib and climb out again. Hopefully find a way to find a bigger waterfall, because that one, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the one I heard last night, because this was the trib over. I was coming from this way, so there's definitely going to be another drop. Now this is very cool. This is shale in here, in this section. So sandstone back there, and this is the shale or slate, but I think it's shale. That's wild. Didn't expect that. Alright, so another cascade here. Pretty cool. A bit of boulder. We're going to bend around and hopefully see our next bit of the cliff wall coming through. Alright, so another level. Boom and boom, and we're going to go to this corner. We should be able to hopefully see the waterfall by then. There we are, guys, the amphitheatre. How dope is this? Got a little cascade, boulders, nice little level, and then the bigger drop up there. Fucking oath, this is grouse. Woo! This is fucking cool, man. Loving it. So I hope I can find a way to get out of this next section. We're going to find out when we get up there. This is a big one. Size of my fucking hand. Lovely. So I'm going up and around to the right. I could have gone up against the waterfall, but it's a little bit slick. And I'm holding 2 cans of beer, so we'll go the wider way, make it easier. Alright, this is the tier right above. Not too bad at all. And then we're at our main falls. Looks like we kind of push up to the right or the left. I think we'll get up either way. I think we'll be fine. Fucking boss. Amazing. Check it out. It's fucking incredible. It's actually arguably better than the other one. They're both pretty cool, but this is more of a compact vertical flow, where the other one's more spread out. They're both good in their own way. Fucking stoked. And yeah, it's easy as fuck to go up here. I could have easily climbed down. But oh well, we had a good journey doing the way we done it, so I don't regret nothing. Definitely just going to boot out of the road, make it the track to make it a little bit longer by going the road winding around versus going back down there and trying to cutting around the creek. I could kind of cut away from the creek, cut through the spur a bit. I was going to go back down there and make it a bit faster, but I'm happy just to get up to the roads. I know the roads here. This is awesome. It reminds me a little bit of Pitted Falls and the Otways. I say that just from the shade of it and the way it hits this last bit of the rock and forms itself down. So yeah, that is amazing. So these Sri Lankan boys were telling me that they've camped up the Lionels Lookout a couple of times, and normally they drive across the top of these waterfalls and normally they're bone dry. So it's definitely from the recent rain has really got them going, which is just really luck for me to even be here right now. So I fucking don't regret it at all. It's beautiful. Alright, let's try and climb up, people. Alright, so we're up on top of the falls. It actually wasn't that bad. So it looks like it's pretty steep, and you start funneling up, and you naturally could keep going that way, but if you actually look to your right, there's actually a hidden angle to come back, which is a little bit lower than the top of the cliff there, to come into here where I want to be. So fucking beautiful. So yeah, I've got a little level on top here, a little cascade, and we'll just follow it. Well, I think the road is only just here anyway. So that would be it. Well, I think that's it. It's already flattening out, so a little bit less on top than the other one. The road is only just there somewhere, so I'm just going to follow it up. I could cut out to the track just there, but I'll walk a tiny bit of the creek just to hit the track to the hell of it. Well, that's it. I'm back on the tracks. This is where I got to last night, where I could hear it. And yes, you could climb down both of these from the top if you press for time, but just do the loop. It was so worth it. Listen to it. It's fucking pumping. No way would you believe that's there. Yeah, if it was winter, you wouldn't even hear it, you wouldn't even know nothing, so that's cool. Alright, around I go, and we'll get into the next video of Sherwood Creek tributary. So, booyah! See you up here. Hope you enjoyed this journey. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Hit notification bells, get notified of all the new misadventures. Pick up my Tui's can. Shout out again to the boys who cooked me breakfast. Fucking legends. Alright, peace.